Remember last time when we spent literally like 10 minutes running around in that patch of grass to get a female combi? And that didn't end up... I ended up encountering something, of course. That didn't end up going very well. We encountered a couple of combi, all of which were male. Then I figured, fuck it, let's just catch a male one. Wait for a ditto. Sorry, I'm burping. Wait for a ditto. If it ever shows up, we can get a female combi that way. And even the male combi didn't want to come with us. So I said, fuck it, we're going to go out with a bang and not get a combi. So nothing else has changed on the team, and we're going to have to do for now, which should allow us to... You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what's... Search level 0! Me interested. Where is this Pokemon? Wait, what? No, really, where is this Pokemon? It sounded like a very interesting Pokemon. I didn't recognize the cry. Immediately, anyway. Surely it had to be on the beach or in the water. Or it might have been up here. Oh, there we go again. But this one doesn't... Okay, it still has a search level 0, so we haven't run into it yet. Let's see. Okay, it's getting closer. I'm moving slowly. I'm moving real slowly. You just give me the encounter. It's a Psyduck. Who gives a shit? Is there any legendary bug Pokemon? I literally answered that question last episode. It is Genesect, and that is it. So if we can get a Genesect, that would be fantastic. I'd very much like to get a Genesect, but you know, as a matter of fact, let's see if we can get a Genesect. I've got a internet browser open right here. Pokémon Rising Ruby Genesect. Let's see if we can get one. Area changes. It is possible to obtain all 721 Pokemon, it says here. So let's take a look. Pokemon encounter data. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong shortkey. I don't want to bookmark. Actually, I want to bookmark this page, definitely. Genesect. Location, Mirage Cave. I kind of figured that all the legendaries would just be thrown in to the post game the same way the normal game does it. But it was worth a check. Let's see if we can get Combi any other place. Only on Route 104. So it says we can also... Wait, is Route 104 the place we were just at? Because it feels like that isn't Route 104. Wait, there's a map here, but we can't actually use it as a map? What kind of... We have a map in the back, don't we? Not even! Huh. Calling me confused. Anyway, we go into the cave here, which presumably doesn't have any Pokemon with our time in it, maybe? I don't think it will. So yeah, remember when this used to be a thing? And... Wait, who the hell is that? Am I forgetting something, or is this... I mean, I'm doubting that it's a new character altogether. It's 3 characters. It looked like one dude with very long silver-colored hair, okay? Surely I can't be the only one who... Am I the only one who saw that? Yeah? Okay. So, apparently we only do this after the gym fight, is what I'm gathering here. So let's do the gym fight, and then if we have time left, we'll do Steven. The Steven event, not Steven as a person, that'd be kind of weird. And then next time we'll be doing some other stuff as well, I guess. This gym building looks way too... Oh yeah, the gym actually got changed. That's right. I was completely prepared to enter a dark gym. That did not happen. Okay, so this gym will be significantly easier than the gyms we've done before. The one gym we've done before. Because we can do this. And rather than being one-shot by literally everything... you have Thunderbolt! You're lucky I'm not a flying type, which actually, now that I think about it, why am I using Gust over Confusion? Because I'm pretty sure Confusion will deal more damage. I thought I was a flying type. That's why. Okay, so definitely Confusion for that one. Why the fuck at level 17 do you have Thunderbolt? To deal with flying types, I get it, but you're level 17! Can Mankey even learn to... Why not Thunder Punch? Give him Thunder Punch, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, we got Psybeam, which is stronger than Confusion, I think. 65 against 50. We lose the potential for confusing our target, I think, but that's relying on luck. We don't rely on luck. I've been relying a lot on luck in like every series I've ever done, but let's just ignore that little tad bit of information for the time. Oh, so we do have dark stuff. That's good to know. It's a lot weirder than the way it works. I like the way it works in Gen 3, okay? You have this little circle of light, and every time you beat somebody, you get a little bit more light. So you can just make it through without beating too many people, if you know the proper route for it. But then, the more wrong paths you take, the more trainers you fight, the easier it'll be for you to navigate the maze. I really like that idea, and I think that's also how the battle pyramid works, right? Which also obviously does not exist in this game, because we don't want a Battle Frontier. Game Freak knows that we don't want a Battle Frontier. Game Freak, what the fuck is wrong with you? We want a Battle Frontier back. It's been 3,000 years. We want a Battle Frontier. Give it to us, damn it. You're doing DLC now. You're doing DLC. Throw it into a DLC. I don't care. I prefer a free content patch. But if you have to do it through DLC, people will buy it. People will spend money for the Battle Frontier because it's actually like a fun post-game. More so than just have some difficult trainers and some new areas to explore. I don't know if you, like, noticed, but we don't really care too much about the areas. We just want to, like, beat up each other's pets in fun and creative ways. I mean, people like the idea of the wild area. I'll give you that. The wild area is cool. It's a neat idea. And people have been asking for an open world Pokemon game forever. The wild area isn't exactly what we meant with that, but it's close enough. Giving us 2 more of those isn't what we wanted from DLC necessarily. At least not what I wanted from DLC necessarily. And I don't even own a Switch or the games. So maybe my opinion does not matter. Just give us a Battle Frontier, goddammit. And Roller is evolving, so I'm going to actually have to do some editing, which... fuck me. I mean, I needed to do the badges anyway, but doing the badges now actually has become a lot easier for me, because it's just a matter of cropping out a thing, rather than having to go into Photoshop every single time. For the stream preview, I still have to go into Photoshop, but it's just like, I export them as separate files now. Iron Defense, I'm gonna say no thanks to that one. Let's see, we go down, and then left, and then up, and then... is that it? Oh, we're already at the gym leader. It's not going to be a long episode. So we're going to also talk to Steven. Steven isn't a battle or anything, there's nothing going to happen there, but it'll be padding for the episode, which is good for the runtime. And we'll need to do it eventually anyway, so I might as well do it at the end of the episode, where people can just, like, bugger off, which from a content like purely analytical standpoint, it's better to leave a gym battle for the end of the video. I've talked about this before. I think I talked about this at the very start of Pokemon through the years in Gen 1 when we were doing the gym battle against Brock. It might have been in the Fire Red randomizer or something like that. I remember it being in Pewter City when I was talking about this. And that is, you should always, whatever you do, and if you have a gym in your episode, it should be the end of the episode. Because people aren't going to give a shit about anything that happens after the gym. Especially in a Nuzlocke. Obviously, this is not a Nuzlocke format necessarily, so it doesn't matter as much. Because people aren't going to be like, oh, but something still could die. No, nothing will die. It just won't, because that's not a factor in this series. But I generally still... that is annoying. I generally still do agree with the idea that you probably want to end off the episode with a gym fight. I'm not going to do that this time around, unless the gym fight gives me a lot of trouble and I spend like another 15 minutes in here. Or even another 10 minutes would do it. If you keep using Substitute, for instance, that'll stall out the fight to the point where you can't use Substitute at this point. You can... Hold on! Doesn't Substitute take 50% of your HP? Hold on. Because that looked like 25%, and I'm not okay with that. Because I've been misinformed, if that's the case. Pokémon Substitute. Let's do that again. Let's see. Maybe it's just been changing this hack. It's an undamaged normal type move introduced in Generation 1. It was TM 50 in Generation 1 before losing its TM status in Generation 2. It regained TM status as TM 90 in Generation 4 until Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, where it was TM 08. Now it is TR 20 in Generation 8. It was Mr. Mime's signature move in Generation 2? Hold on, that sentence doesn't make a lot of sense. And it was introduced in Generation 1, but in Generation 2 it was a signature move? So that means there were Pokemon that had it in Gen 1, and then lost it in Gen 2, by extension giving its signature move status. That's weird. Okay, so it is 25%. I'm just being a bit stupid. That didn't kill the Pancham, did it? How many Pokemon do you have left? I think after this you should have 2 more Pokemon left, maybe? And Spoon is not in a great shape. Then again, Spoon is a very, very high level. It's definitely the main Pokemon on our team right now. And then we... Hariyama! Butterfree! What's your moveset, mate? Air Slash! Butterfree! Prove to me why you're worth keeping on the team and actually giving a nickname. At this point, we're not going to give it a nickname. At this point, we're just not. It's part of the character now. Ah, you survived that. You survived that with a sliver of HP and then got a citrus berry and smacked me down. Well, that's getting a bit afraid. I told you this was your chance to prove yourself. Gonna be honest, you didn't really prove yourself that well. Then again, this does lead to the potentiality for Spoon to take out to Hariyama, which definitely would not have happened otherwise in one shot. So you did deliver like some useful parts to this fight. And presumably that was the... You also still have a Scraggy. Let's go into Roller because we haven't used Roller yet. And Roller just evolved, so might as well use it. Wait a second. I literally just realized, I think in the first episode or the second episode, I talked about the team preview overlay. And what I was going to do, like make it black and white or like make it go dark when Pokemon died. And I literally just now realized, I think this is episode 6, right? That's not a factor. Because things can't die. I am an idiot. And I'm also going to be using rollout because that did nothing. You avoided the attack because of course you did. Am I going to use rollout? I'm going to use rollout. Not very effective. It was a critical hit. That's straight up pathetic. Okay, so rollout's just going to die. That might actually deal enough damage to this Scraggy to be worthwhile. Maybe not. 2 crits in a row! Holy hell! That's actually kind of amazing. Am I gonna go for a third? Am I gonna get a third? Please give me a third. Yeah, didn't give me a third. Which is annoying because that third critical hit might have actually made a difference. So yeah, Roller was kind of disappointing, wasn't he? Stove? I don't know, I'm just throwing Pokemon at the problem and seeing it'll go away eventually. Strugglebug. Strugglebug will work. Nope. Didn't kill it. Because of course it did. Why would it? Why would it? Why would it do anything? Ah, you have a potion! Why is this Scraggy so bulky? Explain this to me. It's dog fighting. So why am I not using Gust against it? Wait, do I have a revive by any chance? Of course I'm wearing the second gym. Of course I don't have a revive. But I have a lot of HP. So I need to use more than one potion. I probably should just start stocking up on super potions already. I'm gonna let Stove die. I don't need to use another potion. I'm gonna let Stove... Maybe Slash will actually do more in this situation? Oh my god, Slash is amazing. Let's keep doing that. Slash might just actually take out the Scraggy. Especially if I get a critical hit. I didn't get a critical hit. Well, I did kill it. I didn't even know if it was a critical hit because it hadn't shown me yet, but... I was right. And then we go into... how do you even pronounce that? Mienfoo? Mienfoo? It just sounds like somebody trying to speak fake Japanese. Mienfoo? Me Japanese. Mienfoo. Is it supposed to be Mienfoo? Like a mean foe? That could be the case. That's Psybeam it. After I get faked out, of course, because everything is fake out. Does this gym actually give you fake out? Because everything has fake out in here. For some goddamn reason. And Thunderbolt! Because why wouldn't it? Thunderbolt, that's just a basic move for a monkey. And we actually got through this gym first try. Unlike Roxanne, which was just a real unfortunate matchup with our typing, honestly. While this was a pretty fortunate matchup with our typing, the next gym is going to be Electric, which is certainly going to be interesting. Certainly going to be interesting. Because I'd very much like to have a Dwebble by that point, and a Warmadam Sand. But I don't think... We've got the page here, which I accidentally bookmarked. Dwebble, let's see, Dwebble, where can we get Dwebble? Rustov Tunnel. Wait, isn't that where we just were? Because last episode had this? Or am I thinking of something else? Let's check Bulbapedia. Yeah, that's literally where we just were. So you can also find Dwebble in there. So we've got a real good reason to go back there. Because as rare apparently as the encounter we got there, which was... Well, we got multiple encounters. We got the Joltik, that's what we got. Apparently you can also get Dwebble there. I don't know when we'll be going there, but we will. So, my thinking is, as long as I don't use Towel in any other fights, it's going to stay in its Sandy Cloak form, which will make it a ground type when it evolves. And let's... Now that we're here anyway, on Google. Burmy, not Murby, Burmy. I can't type. Brumi, when do you evolve? Like early 20s, surely, right? Yeah, Pokemon.com doesn't actually tell you. So I have to go to a fan site to figure that information out, which is... Brumi without its cloak is just still real cursed. Every time I open up the Bulbapedia article for it, which isn't that much, but more than I'd like to admit, it's one of the first pictures you see. And you don't even need to scroll down that far, because, okay, it evolves at level 20. So literally one level from now it's going to evolve. How close are you to... Okay, you're about 1,000 experience away from evolving. But then we'll have a ground type, which will be very interesting. I'm assuming it can learn Earthquake? If only through TM? I'm hoping it can, because otherwise my entire plan for it is kind of ruined. Gonna be honest with you. The whole idea about it being a ground type is partly... I mean, yeah, it is also for defensive purposes, but mostly because I wanted to have something with offensive star ground type moves to deal with things like, well, electric types, honestly, mostly. So I'm hoping that I can learn those kind of things, which I can actually check because I got this page up here. This is amazing. Let's just go Burmy. Burmy doesn't learn anything past level 15, which makes sense. Then we have Plant Cloak, Sandy Cloak. Okay, so what does it learn with Sandy Cloak? It learns Earthquake through a level up at level 35. That's all I needed to know. It also learns Steamroller, Bulldoze, it learns Psybeam, it learns Psykick, it learns Fissure. Sorry, what? That makes it by far the best one, because the alternatives for it, the Leafy one learns Leaf Storm. Then we have Fissure for the Sandy Cloak one, and we have Iron Head for the Metal one. And I guess then we also have Mothim, which learns Hurricane. Yeah, definitely gonna want to stick with the Sandy Cloak one. While we mash through this dialogue to end of this episode. And Steel Wing. You know what? That might actually be kind of useful. Because I'm assuming that at least the two things I have with wings, that being Spoon and Butterfree, can learn Steel Wing? Hopefully? Maybe? I don't know. Anyhow, that was this little side quest. So now we can go to not Rusborough, but the other place, which I forgot what it's called. Slayport? Is it Slayport? I think it's Slayport. It's been a while since I played Hoenn. But we'll be doing that next episode, and I don't think I'll be doing any more grinding. Maybe I'll be doing a little bit of grinding. Thing is, if I do grinding now, let's take a quick look at the box. Because what we have is the potential to get a Ghost type, which actually probably could be real good. Let's see what its level up moveset becomes. Because obviously a lot of the level up movesets have also been changed. So Shedinja gets... I don't know when it evolves. I'm assuming like early 20s. So it eventually gets Phantom Force, it gets Shadow Ball and Shadow Sneak by level up. Yeah, we're going to want that Shedinja, I think. It doesn't get Swords Dance through level up anymore though, which I think it usually does. It also gets Axes. Oh, that's actually a real good Pokemon to have. Then we also have Paras and Joltik. So what I'm potentially going to do is... I know Dustox is like our main Pokemon right now, but I want to give Roller a chance, especially after it evolves one more time. It should become a lot more powerful than Dustox. And they share the same typing, so I'm going to have to pick one or the other eventually. And I'm thinking, might as well drop Dustox now. Then we have Kricketune, which is pure Bog type, which we do not want. Let me be very clear about that again. We do not want a pure Bog type. And Surskit is about to evolve anyway, at which point it will share a typing with Water 3. So it's about to become obsolete as well. Other than the fact that it does have Bubble Beam. But with a ground type and a grass type, I don't need a water type. For coverage purposes. And we also get an electric type for it. So I'm probably going to get rid of those 3 Pokemon and level up these 2 about level 20 or so as well, or level 10. I might do that through Poke Hacks, just because otherwise all these Pokemon will get extra experience as well. Then again, it will also evolve Bormy if I do that, which just makes sure that I have the Sandcloak Warm with them. I don't know what I'll be doing. I'll be thinking about that a little bit off screen. Oh, it actually tells me Shedinja, I get it at level 20 when Nincada evolves. So we'll be taking a look at more of that stuff next episode. Until then, do not forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed this video, which hopefully you have. Next time we'll be back with more. Until then, I'm a vlogger. You've been awesome. As always, bye.